7:34 here on BT. Dozens gathered outside St. Anne's Anglican Church for a vigil to mourn the loss of the historic structure after a devastating fire over the weekend. And as the community says goodbye, they're also looking ahead toward the future of the parish. Reverend Don Beyers is joining me live now with more on the impact that the church has had on that community for so many years.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's a delight to be here.
Yeah, and we're now just a few days out, but has the reality set in that so much of that church is lost? How are you feeling?
It's still a mixed emotions. I can't fully comprehend. Last night we walked along the side of the church and looked in, and to see this beautiful structure completely destroyed, I cried. I cried again. Yet even though I'm crying, at the same time I wake up every morning in disbelief and not even sure. And I'm hearing the same from my members. You know, many of them came back last night and looked at it, and even community members, and you could just see tears streaming down people's faces. And everybody remarking that it's just so shocking to look into this place and see the windows completely busted out, to see the ceiling, the dome completely crushed in, and it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It's devastating for us in so many ways.
Absolutely. And you had that vigil last night, and I know that there was a period of time right after the fire that you yourself were just standing outside trying to greet parishioners and community members who wanted to come and, just inquire what was going on. Are you still doing that? Are you still out there,
Oh, yes.
every day?
Oh, yes. I remain ever steadfast there. It's our role as a church to be present in the community, regardless if we have a building or not. Losing the building is a huge loss to us. But that doesn't actually stop what I have to do. In fact, if anything, it makes it all the more important that I remain there, that my members remain there. I think, as I was sharing with you before the show, my community is already working on a community dinner, which to me, I think is amazing. They're not letting this fire stop them from doing the work that we've always done for the community. And what's great now is that the community is really rallying behind us to say, we feel your pain, we know what you're going through, and we're going to actually help you in this. And to me, I think that gives me hope. It gives me assurance, and it's, as I told one of my members last night, it actually gives me strength to get up and say, I know we can do this. We're not going to be stopped, however tragic this fire was for us.
Now, the loss of artifacts is one thing. We had beautiful works of art from a group of 7 members that were in there, just priceless things, memories lost, the instruments from the choir, everything completely gone. A GoFundMe account has been set up, and I just took a look at it not too long ago. Already, close to $9,000 has been raised, and this is to help in that rebuilding fund. It looks like they're trying to raise $1 million to rebuild. What is next in the meantime? Have you spoken to, the city about any help at all that they may be giving in order to help St. Anne's get back to where it was?
Absolutely. What we're really working on right now is to ensure that we continue our work within the community. That's first and foremost important to us. And also to be present to our own members and the community members who are grieving. So for us, that's absolutely critical. And thus the GoFundMe account to really get us started. This is going to be a long haul, many years, because we do intend to rebuild. In speaking with the mayor, she has been absolutely supportive, as well as our leaders within provincial and federal government, everybody really coming together and recognizing what an important place this is, and all of us wanting to make St. Anne's again the place that is a symbol of hope and unity for not only all of Torontonians, but also the city, or for the country as well.
Yeah.
And so right now it's a bit early to say what that exactly is, but there's already some great energy coming up from many, and the mayor has been utterly supportive and just very, very committed to helping us go on with our next steps at this point.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I know the cause of the fire is still under investigation. You haven't been given any indication as to what may have sparked this blaze on Sunday.
No, and quite frankly, I looked at the church from above. The severity of destruction is so incredible that it's really complicating things, making it difficult. right now, we know it's not suspicious. We know that much. We don't exactly know what the cause is. And that's painful too, because all of us in our minds keep repeating over and over, what could I have done? Did we do something? You know, everything is just going through our minds. And in reality, there's nothing that we could have done. And it's well beyond our reach. So we're supportive to fire investigators with police, and they have been outstanding in really trying to help us understand better what is going on at this time.
All right, so instead of looking at what could have been done at this point, it's looking ahead to what needs to be done to keep the church community together. And it's
Exactly.
amazing that the community has come together to do that. Really appreciate your time here,
Thank
Reverend
you so
Beyers.
much.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you. It's a
Okay.
delight to see you.
Thank you. 7:40 here on BT. Time now to take a look at the forecast. Going to send things over to Frank next.